Hey everybody, I'm Joey and it's about to get hot up in here. Today, we're gonna turn up the heat with this fiery Serrano pepper salsa. So follow me and let's get blazed. If I were to ask most people, what's the most popular condiment sold in the United States, ketchup is probably the first answer that would come to mind. But it's this other tomato-based condiment which is actually king. It's salsa. As a matter of fact, salsa is so popular in the United States that we consume over 1 billion pounds annually. And salsa outsells ketchup at a 2-to-1 clip. Most people buy their salsa in a jar from the store, but if everyone only knew how easy this was to make at home, those salsa companies would be completely out of business. Not only is it easy to make, but homemade salsa is so much fresher and delicious tasting than its mass-produced counterparts. The other thing that's great about making salsa is there's so many ways to make it, you're literally only limited by your own creativity. The next question you need to ask yourself is, how spicy do I want to make my salsa? Well, the heat of the salsa is ultimately going to be determined by the peppers that you use. Today, we're going to use these Serrano peppers to turn up the heat. These Serrano peppers are a little bit hotter than jalapeno peppers. The heat or spiciness of a pepper is measured by something called the Scoville Scale, which was created by Wilbur Scoville in 1912. His self-named rating system seeks to measure the pungency or the heat of various peppers. So for example, this Serrano pepper right here averages about 15,000 Scoville units. By comparison, habanero peppers are more than 10 times hotter than these Serranos. And the hottest pepper known to man is the Carolina Reaper, which measures an eye-watering, tongue-numbing, and ulcer-inducing 2 million Scoville units. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty brutal to me. If you want to turn down the heat on this, as I mentioned, you could use jalapeno peppers. They average about 3,000 Scoville units, or about 1/5 as spicy as these Serrano peppers. Some of the other ingredients we'll be using today are salt, pepper, a little bit of sugar, some extra virgin olive oil, some white vinegar, red onion, cilantro, as well as some honey. The next thing we need to do is we need to fire roast our tomatoes and peppers, so follow me outside. All right, these peppers and this tomato have been on here cooking for about 10 minutes. You'll know when they're done when they're soft, as these are. So these are completed and ready to go inside. Okay, so these peppers and this tomato have cooled for about 5 or 10 minutes, and we now need to go ahead and peel the skins off. You'll notice that the skin comes off the tomato really easily, and most of it actually came off while it was grilling. Go ahead and remove that. And it does help if you wait until these are cool so you don't burn your hand. Now, the next thing up we need to do is we need to remove the skin from these peppers. And I suggest that you wear gloves for this. It's not so much that you'll burn your fingers if you try to remove the skin, but what will happen is that capsaicin will get stuck under your nails and on your skin, and it will not come off with simply just soap and water. And what's happened to me in the past is you'll go to rub your eyes and you'll be in just a ton of pain. So what I'll do is I'll run a little water. This is normally helps a little cool water. Helps usually get the skin right off, and I'll just pull that skin back from the entire pepper. And it comes off pretty easily. And where it doesn't, that's definitely where the water helps. Now what we'll do is just cut off the tops of the peppers as they're a little bit hard and may not chop or puree finely if they're not removed. The other thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and dice the tomato right here as well. Throw that skin away. And basically I like a thicker chop for my salsa. Just cut it in half and just do some basic chopping here. Okay, so I've pureed the peppers and I'm ready to mix everything together. If you're looking for a full ingredient list with set amounts, you can find it at our website, redmeatlover.com. It has all the directions, all the amounts you're going to need to make this. Really, the hardest part is over, and that's just removing the skins and the seeds from the peppers. That takes the longest part of this entire process. So we're just gonna go ahead and mix everything together now. I've already thrown the red onions in here. I used a little bit of water, about a 1/4 cup, to mix with these peppers to get it nice and pureed. We'll go ahead and add that. And I prefer it pureed so that way I don't bite into any one pepper that's super spicy. Here I'm gonna go ahead and use our white vinegar and just get every last little bit out of there. Pour that in. Salt, pepper, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of olive oil, some fresh cilantro, of course, our tomato, and to finish it off, just a little bit of honey. This will promote an awesome sweetness that you'll first taste on the salsa, followed up by the heat of the Serrano peppers. So the only thing we need to do now is just mix all this together, and we're gonna put it in the refrigerator for about 2 or 3 hours and let all these flavors marinate together. This Serrano pepper salsa will taste incredibly fresh and will be a huge hit at your next party. As I've already mentioned, it will start out with a little touch of sweet from the honey, and then you'll get that hit of heat from the Serrano peppers. At Red Meat Lover, we really believe that you're only limited by your own creativity in the kitchen. So if you like our video, please give us a thumbs up, like below this video, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. As I mentioned, you're only limited by your own creativity, so we would love to know how you make salsa, and you can leave that feedback in the comments below this video, or you can send it directly to me, Joey, at redmeatlover.com. And they say that variety is the spice of life. If that's true, I'd like to order my life extra spicy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.